anywhere
I
here in
think
the
what you're
United
saying
States.
isn't really correct because the access to opportunity isn't actually equal because people who are from a poorer background can't access education as easily. Look at how expensive university is. Look at how the people who have inherited wealth and people who are born into wealth can just make an advantage in society by buying their way through society, by getting private schooling, by improving their position through their existing position, not through any form of merit, but through inherited wealth. And often that inherited wealth is a product of ill gotten gains and immoral gains. So that wealth is not inherently justified.
Well, you've mixed a couple of different problems there,
I'm not
but
saying that merit isn't real, but our societies aren't inherently meritocratic. Merit is the exception, not the rule.
so um, as I mentioned, uh, with the ingredients of any transaction, the first ingredient was risk. So and opportunity, and so you are by risk, and that's the nature of the world. Some people are born with better opportunities, and some people are born with less opportunities, and that's due to risk because we're not all in the same place at the same time under the same circumstances. Never so. The purpose of society is to give as much opportunity to those who don't have this as much when they start. So that's not to say that those who have already got prosperity, that's not to say that they're wrong. They were right to make themselves a better life. And those who don't have a better life, they need to be afforded the opportunity through their effort, their time, their their knowledge. And as long as that's afforded, their life will get better. And that's all we can ask of the world because the world is filled with risk. And not everybody is born in the same place at the same time.
The point is that poorer people are not as insured against risk as richer people are. And also, uh, people who are already rich are insured from losing their wealth because of the way the system operates. The people who are already in wealth are maintaining their wealth because of the perverse incentives of society that are keeping them within their position whilst locking other people out of ascending to their position. So, do you think that it's necessary to recalibrate society to favor everyone equally, to have equal access to opportunity, because opportunity is not equally accessed right now, even though it should be, because that is how meritocracy should work. That is how ethical and moral capitalism should work. But that's not the way our system is operating. And that is a reality that's continually denied by the people who are in power because it serves their interests.
Well, it depends on what country you're talking about. It depends on where you, what locale we're talking about. It depends, like, for example, if an individual is in the United States, all he's afforded any opportunity to go to school, learn, and and, uh, and and do well if he wants. But that's not true of other places because there's no other country outside the United States that has the Ten Amendments that guarantees opportunity for everybody. That if you work hard or if you try more, if you create more knowledge for yourself, that you'll be able to prosper. It depends on your area, your place, and what documents and what mechanisms are in place to protect the poor.